When we look at human sexuality in today's society, it can be a touchy subject, causing lots of controversial in regards to gender association, LGBT community, and heterosexual community. Just where some tension is within our country, as well as even nationwide, countrywide, or all over the world. I think the most important part when we look at the subject, human sexuality, is to identify ourselves and to be confident, and to teach our children to be confident, as well as the youth and children that we're around. I read an article by Katie Neff, who's a psychiatrist, that said 5 things that I learned teaching human sexuality to college kids. And I think it pointed out very well different things that I myself want to focus on with my children. The first thing that she said that she spoke about with these children was no sexual is normal. It's okay to want to do different things. It's okay to be around different things as long as you're not harming yourself or others. And she watched a lot of weight being lifted off these college kids' shoulders just by simply stating that not everything has to fit inside a box. Not everything has to be defined. The second thing that she went into was dealing with our own insecurities, whether they be male, female. Society pushes on us what we need to look like, how we want to feel, how we should pose, how we should act, what our bodies should look like to be considered sexy. And a lot of times this causes depression, it causes stress, it causes people to be overwhelmed because they don't view themselves based upon the image or stigma that's provided to them by the media, by the tabloids, or wherever you look, whether it's TV, movies, Hollywood. And I think it's important to teach our children at a young age to be confident in who they are. Every day I tell my kids, they're beautiful, and I point out their different features that make them unique and tell them that that's okay. The second thing that she talked about was being selective. Studies show that when you are intimate with somebody, the female will carry that male's DNA even if they don't have a baby. And that's something that when I did the research and it kind of hit me hard, being the fact that I have 4 girls. And just to teach the children and teach teens and college kids that, there's more to human sexuality than just having sex. There's the relationship that needs to be built, and we've got a society that's built on Tinder and Netflix and chill, and a lot of times we lose sight of that actual communication and building the relationship. This heightens depression, this heightens loneliness, this heightens suicide, and everything else that we've talked about in abnormal psychology, or even that we're seeing on the rise with our adolescents and young adults. The other thing that she talked about in this session with the college students was that women aren't always considered equal all over the world like they are in the United States, and how that plays into human sexuality. If you're over in South Africa or some of the other countries, if you're a woman, you're considered less than what a man is. And the final thing they focused on is just different things that we may not know yet about sex or human sexuality, and how it's okay to ask questions and to continue to explore, and how we're going to continue to learn more each day.